Before we get into today's video, I'd like to direct your attention as usual to the link in the description below regarding an exhaustive list of resources and ways that you can help regarding the Black Lives Matter movement. This epidemic in America only continues to grow, and it's up to us as citizens to remain as informed as possible and as active as possible. What's up, guys? It's V Renee. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. You saw the title. Today we are going to be talking about the re-release of my debut novel, Civil Blood. So I'm sure you have some questions. I'm sure you're asking yourself why I'm re-releasing it. I'm sure you're asking, what do I mean in this title when I talk about addressing controversy? I'm gonna answer all those questions, and then at the end of this, I'm gonna show, I have a proof right here of the new version of Civil Blood. I'm gonna show it to you. I'm gonna reveal the new cover and everything, but I do first and foremost want to issue an apology. If you've read Civil Blood, you know that there is language in it. First of all, my characters, my witches in my story are Latinx. And because they are Latinx, I thought it was acceptable for me to use the terms bruja and brujeria to reference them by and reference their craft. It did not occur to me, I'm 100% white. It did not occur to me that brujeria is a specific type of witchcraft. That is not what my characters practice. It did not occur to me that bruja is not a word you can really utilize for male characters, which I do in Civil Blood. And they are not my words to use. I want to apologize for using them first and foremost, not if you were offended, not if it hurt your feelings, not if I want to apologize for using those terms. I was ignorant. I did not have any Latinx beta readers. Everyone in my publishing company that helped me publish Civil Blood was white. As far as I know, they are not Latinx, and no one saw a problem with it. It was up to me as the writer to research better and be better and do better. Editing Victoria here, a word to the wise: hire a sensitivity reader if you're going to be writing about cultures and topics that do not pertain to you. And that is one major reason why I am choosing to re-release Civil Blood, is to correct that language, because it has been corrected going forward. Any version of Accidental Evils that has been purchased after, I'll put the date right here, the date that I changed everything, and no version of Something Wicked will have that language. If you don't know, Accidental Evils is the sequel to Civil Blood, and Something Wicked is the third book in the series. Going forward, there will not be any use of the terms bruja and brujeria in this work. And again, I just want to say that I'm sorry for using those terms without really understanding what they meant, and disrespecting the meaning of brujeria, and disrespecting the cultural significance and actual practice of brujeria. So as a appendix to that, if you've purchased a copy of Accidental Evils and it has the term bruja or brujeria in it, and that bothers you, and you know that you'll want the new version of Civil Blood and Something Wicked, and it'll bother you that they're not coherent, please reach out to me. I will do my best to get you a copy that has the proper language in it. All my social media is linked in the description below. Please reach out to me. Let's work on it. Let's figure out how to get you a copy that has proper language in it, and that won't be mismatched with the rest of the series. So that's a great big glaring issue that I wanted to fix in the re-release of Civil Blood. However, that's only something that has occurred to me recently. As embarrassing as that is, it wasn't something I thought about until recently. But I've been planning to re-release Civil Blood for a while. And a lot of the reasons I'm not at liberty to say right now. My contract ends in October of this year with my publishing company that has the rights to Civil Blood at this time. And once that contract is over, I'll be able to talk about more of the reasons why I chose not to work with them again and do it myself. But right now I'm not able to tell you a lot of those reasons. I will tell you what I can. So I'm re-releasing Civil Blood as an anniversary edition. So drumroll please. The anniversary edition of Civil Blood will be dropping October 1st, 2020. On its second birthday, October 1st, 2020, the Civil Blood Anniversary Edition will be available on Amazon in paperback and Kindle. I'm calling it the anniversary edition because it's a different story, kind of. It's the version of Civil Blood that I wanted in the world. It is the version of Civil Blood that's been in my heart. The original published version of Civil Blood will always be special to me. It's my first book. It's my first traditionally published book. It is my debut novel. It is my first child. But children grow up, right? Children have influences on them that affect who they are and not who you want them to be. So the anniversary edition of Civil Blood is who I want it to be. There are not so many changes in it that it affects anything in Accidental Evils or that it really changes the actual bare bones story, but there are enough changes that I would highly encourage you to buy the new version. Speaking of that, I do want to put a photo right here from Kindle Direct Publishing's pricing page from my anniversary edition of Civil Blood. I want to let you guys know that I am pricing this book at the lowest possible price that Kindle will allow me to do and that Amazon will allow me to do for both paperback and Kindle. This is not a money grab. This is not me trying to make more money off of Civil Blood by changing the cover. This is not me, because there is a new cover, by the way. This is not me doing any of that. This is me sincerely wanting my version of my baby in your hands. I am making literally nothing off of Civil Blood, the anniversary edition. I don't care. Like, it'd be cool to make money off of it, but like, I want you guys to have the real version. At least I want you to buy the Kindle so you can read what it's supposed to be like. It'll be super tight if you bought the paperback, but like, I get it. But I do want you to know, and I want to provide proof that I am pricing this as low as I possibly can. Again, I know that some of this is not going to make sense to you. And again, when my contract is over, I will explain everything I can't explain right now. But I am under contract until October 1st, and I cannot tell you anything that has led to this decision pretty much until then. But the cool thing about re-releasing a book, especially when you've already published its sequel, is that you get to work with the same cover artist, my dear, sweet, incredible cover artist that I will never let stop designing covers for me. I love them so much. They have put together an unbelievable cover for the Civil Blood re-release. If you've been around a little while, you know I have feelings about the original cover of Civil Blood. That's still my baby. I still see that cover and get excited. I'm still glad that you guys like it. I'm still glad that it happened. But this cover is gonna knock your damn socks off. So I have a proof copy in my hand, so it's got a great big not for resale watermark around it, and you're going to get, the vision is going to be interrupted by that. So I'm going to put a picture up right here of the cover of the Civil Blood Anniversary Edition right here. Yeah, dude. Yeah, dude. Yeah. I'm going to put them side by side. This is Civil Blood and its sequel, Accidental Evils, right here. They're so beautiful together. They're so beautiful together. I can't even deal with it. And I do want to show you this nice big heaping guy. This is what the side looks like. Font and formatting is exactly the same as Accidental Evils, so they match. They look like a series. This one has cream paper, but it will have white paper just like Accidental Evils. And the cool thing about this one is that if you haven't read Accidental Evils yet, and you're not sure if you want to, I put the first 2 chapters at the end of Civil Blood so that you can read them. And you can see if you want to keep reading the series. I could not be happier with that cover and the way that my cover artist came through for me. Spectacular. I'll put their info in the description box as well because I want them to get all of the work. So yeah, Civil Blood, the anniversary edition, will be on Amazon October 1st, 2020, 10/1/20. I will be reminding you guys at the end of every video from now until then. As far as pre-orders, we will not be doing pre-orders because, like I said, literally up until the day that this book comes out, I am under contract with another publisher. They have the rights to the book, so technically until October 1st, 2020, I'm not allowed to sell this book. So no pre-orders, which is why it's very, very important to me that you remember the date, because there's not going to be pre-orders. So October 1st, 2020, buy this version of Civil Blood. So I hope this video cleared a lot of things up. I hope you guys can understand why I want to re-release this book. I hope you guys will support me. You have always been so crazy supportive of Civil Blood, of Accidental Evils, of Thistlewolf, of River, of Fina, of me. I cannot thank you enough. I know it's a lot to ask to buy another version of a book that you already may have, but I promise you, this is different enough that you'll want it. Also, this cover is collection worthy. You know what? Please hold. I just needed to show you. I just want to show you something if you're on the fence about buying this new version or not. So this is original Civil Blood, and this is Accidental Evils. So these can sit on your shelf like this, or these can sit on your shelf like this, and like this. And again, if you don't care about collecting covers and you don't care about collections and you don't care about books matching and everything, just buy the Kindle. Just buy the Kindle and read what Civil Blood was supposed to be. It's on Kindle Unlimited. It's going to be October 1st, 2020. Don't come for me. It's not available yet until October 1st, 2020, but it will be on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read it for free. I just want you guys to read it. I really do. This is the most excited I've ever been, because this feels like my first baby. Like this means a lot to me to put this out again the right way. We're not gonna get emotional. It's fine. Oh no. Okay, let's end this video here. Next week is the first week of Twilight month here on my channel. We are reading all 4 of the Twilight books in my I Read Blank So You Don't Have To series, because we're also going to be reading and reviewing the new release from Stephenie Meyer, which is Midnight Sun. Very excited about that. My 12-year-old heart is quaking. Next week is gonna be Twilight. I've already filmed and read that, and it was a wild ride. She really is the OG cringe YA novel. Yeah, come back next Monday when I read Twilight So You Don't Have To. And in the meantime, my book comes out October 1st, 2020. Follow me on Instagram. I'll see you next Monday.